Hello world, I received a tweet from Eric D that says, "Hey man, love your stuff. Are you a part of any networks on YouTube or self-partnered on YouTube?" I am with a network. I'm with a network called Revision 3, hence the this thing at the end of my videos. But I've also recently started doing some television stuff. I mean, it's television, internet stuff still, but it's with Fuse. Fuse, I'll put it's like a music network. I'm interviewing bands and things. Links in the description. Okay, let's play chess. If you're not on a team yet, pick either the white team or the black team. The teams vote on which move they want to do by using the moderator module on my YouTube channel. There's a link to that in the description, and it is black team's move, and their move is E6. Happy haircut, everybody. The main thing I want to talk about today is I want to respond to your response to my last video, my direct democracy video. Usually I agree with the general sentiment that you guys, the Pogo Tribe, has about my videos, but I've got to say on this one I really don't. I really disagree with the majority of the comments and video responses I saw. Generally, I just think you guys were being way overly pessimistic about humanity's ability to get anything substantive done. There were many comments saying that a computer-based direct democracy wouldn't work because a lot of people in America, in the world, are not computer literate or don't have access to computers. Valid point. It's bad enough already that some lawmakers want to require voters to have to present IDs at the voting place because IDs cost money, even if it's just a couple bucks. That disenfranchises the poorest among us. I guess my counterpoint to that would be, though, that I did a vlog about this over the summer. The UN recently declared internet access to be a human right. So I don't think it's far-fetched at all to think that maybe 10 years, 20 years down the road, internet is going to be as readily, freely available to us as, running water is today. Another perfectly valid criticism I saw in comments and video responses is that any online voting system is susceptible to getting hacked. And my counterpoint to that would be that, yeah, well, that's certainly an obstacle to overcome. I think that if any nation decides that direct democracy is a good idea and dedicates a lot of their resources towards figuring out a safe and secure way to do it, that they'll figure out a safe and secure way to do it. We're already comfortable doing other things online that would be a real mess if they got hacked, like, banking, for example. So, while that's a challenge, yes, I don't think that the hacking risk is a disqualifying challenge. And our current voting system, even if it's not hackable, is still susceptible to shenanigans in its own right. Florida, 2000, Bush versus Gore. I saw many comments similar to this one, left by Stephen Joseph Horton, that says, "Now that I think about it, this idea is basically a nationwide Dan 3.0, and we all know how that went." The reason Dan 3.0 didn't work as well as any of us thought it might wasn't that you guys weren't able to come up with good ideas and vote those ideas to the top. It was that I wasn't able to execute those ideas as well as we all thought I might be able to. But the responsibility of executing laws voted on through a directly democratic system luckily would not fall on the shoulders of one 20-year-old. It would fall on the shoulders of an entire branch of government, the executive branch of government, who have a huge budget and know what they're doing. The most common argument against direct democracy that I've seen so far in comments and video responses is a sentiment that is reflected in this comment by username SmackBear2SmackCat that says, "Dan, it's a bad idea. Why, you may ask? Because most people are very stupid." I don't think most people are stupid, and I think that believing that most people are stupid is a very dangerous mindset to have. Man, the 1%, those who are in power and want to cling to power, want the masses to believe that they are completely powerless and helpless and incapable of doing anything meaningful. Because any group that preemptively gives up on itself is pretty easy to take advantage of. And so, well, yeah, there are some stupid people out there, obviously, and they would have an equal voice, an equal vote. They'd be able to submit just as much legislation to a directly democratic system as a really smart person. If legislation is stupid, it's not going to go anywhere. Just look, for example, at the crowdsourced community intelligence of Reddit. If you ever venture to the new section of Reddit, most of what you see will be hopelessly mediocre people trying too hard, jokes that fall flat, and some stuff that's just downright stupid. And yet on the front page, the highest rated stuff on the site is consistently really good, really entertaining, really funny, really awesome. Even if the average intelligence in a crowd is average, given the proper tools to make decisions together, crowds have an uncanny ability to make good decisions. That's true on Reddit, and I think that that would be true in a direct democracy. And I am going to leave it at that for today. Very curious to see how you respond to this. Post a comment or a video response. There is more discussion to be had for sure. And please don't be a zombie.
If you like what you just saw, if Dan put you in a state of awe, subscribe to him and click the orange button. It really, 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 really means something. If you do that, that'd be really cool.